Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today it is a sunny day in Bangor. Is the world broken? Alexa, what's the temperature?
Right now, it's 22 degrees. Tonight, expect a low of 10 degrees.
And I just did my makeup and I can already feel it sweating off of my face. It's gonna be a great video. So one thing that I always wonder when I see other bloggers online, and I think that I get asked a lot as well, is how can you make money on Instagram? It sounds ridiculous. I go home and I speak to obscure family members that I haven't spoken to in years, and they say, so what are you doing? And I say, I'm in university, and they say, oh, so do you have a little job? And I tell them, yeah, I do work for brands online. I get this face. What? So I'll try and explain. I create content which promotes brands, and then I publish that to the people who follow me. What? I take pictures and put it on Instagram. Oh. Today's video is going to be me talking about how I actually make money online and on Instagram, and how you can do it too. Before I get into the video, I just want to say that I'm really not trying to brag or show off. I've seen a lot of people comment on videos similar to this that people are showing off, or they think that they're something because they have an online following. I don't think that a few people following me online makes me anything. I still think I'm a loser. I'm still socially awkward, and my life is still a little bit of a mess. So at the point of filming, I have a combined online following of around 44,000 people, and the way that I earn money is mostly through creating content for brands and putting that out to the people who follow me. Sometimes brands will have campaigns where they have a specific directive that they want me to help them achieve. Sometimes they only want to buy content and they don't actually want me to publish it. They want to use it in their own campaigns. And I do a little bit of social media management. So I went through my bank statement this morning and wrote down all of the money I'd earned in June, and I'm going to give you a full breakdown of how that looks. In June I made £2,514.41. I missed the dot there, so it looks like I made 251,000. That would be great, wouldn't it? I'm going to put links to downloads for apps, websites, everything like that down below so that you can find everything really easily. There's two broad categories that it falls into, and that's social media management and content creation. If you're here from my Instagram especially, you're probably most interested in how I make the money through content creation and sharing that. So I'm going to go through that first. So I mainly like to use apps that help connect influencers. I hate that word. Influencers. To brands. The reason that I prefer using apps to doing it directly is that the app sorts the money out. You don't have to chase anybody for invoices. If the brand decides to try and not pay, the app or like the company are there to sort that out for you, and generally it just makes it a little bit safer on the blogger's behalf. So my favorite app of all time to use is Tribe. You can download it on your phone. I know that a lot of bloggers don't really like this one, but it is my favorite. The reason that I like it the most is that you can really pick and choose the brands that you work with, and really choose the ones that you feel your audience would enjoy and the ones that you want to work with. I've worked with a lot of brands that I really admired and never even dreamt of working with through Tribe. Most notably, I did work with Topshop. I know that a lot of other bloggers don't like to use Tribe because the way the Tribe works, you purchase the product yourself and you create the content, and then you submit it to the brand, and if they like it, they will pay your requested fee, and if they don't, they don't. I know a lot of bloggers are really hesitant about putting the work in with no guarantee of a payday, but personally I find that I really enjoy it, and I feel like because I'll scroll through the Tribe app, and if there's something that I'm not willing to buy, then why would I be promoting it to the people who follow me? There are of course some exceptions. If it's a really expensive product that you can't afford to buy, you might like to promote it. It might be something that you would enjoy and you just can't afford to. Generally, I do feel like it gives a much more natural feel to the content that's being created. The next app that I like to use is IntoHash. I believe I did my first ever paid post through IntoHash. I can't remember exactly what it was because I did 2 within a week, and one was Max Factor and one was Lancome. But the thing about IntoHash is that there's generally not so many campaigns there, so you do have to look a little bit further. I've also used Takumi once or twice, but I find that compared to the other apps, their rates are really low, so it's not one that I go for unless it's a brand that I really, really love. There's also a website called Bazool, and you put in your information, you put in your interests, you write a personal bio, and then companies who feel like they match with you will invite you to take part in their campaigns. So that's a nice one, but I don't do so much work with them. Sweetie, I love you.
What do you want?
Please will you make me a glass of water and some ice?
You only have flavor.
That's fine.
Preference and flavor?
Also work directly with brands, and I know that this is a really grey area in terms of how to get paid when you're communicating directly with a brand. Usually what I do whenever a brand approaches me is I will ask them, do you have budget available for posts? If they say yes, then we'll negotiate rates. And if they say no, then I have to decide, is this a company that I really love and I really want to work with anyway? For example, I work with Nightingale on a gifted basis because I really love their clothes and I would be spending a fortune on their website if not. Next thing that I do is sometimes companies will reach out to me looking for content to feature in their campaigns rather than me taking a picture and putting on my Instagram. I'll take a picture, I'll send it to them, they'll pay for it and they'll put it onto their Instagram or their website or whatever. It's not something that I do very often, but it is something I've done a few times. Yay! Yay! Thank you! Thank you!
It's okay.
Another way that I earn money is I'm sharing a link to a product. If it's possible, I'll use an affiliate link. Actually, what an affiliate link is, you've probably seen them before. It'll usually be like shop style / or reward style / and essentially what happens is you click on that link, it doesn't cost you any more money, and you make your purchase, or you don't. And then if you made that purchase, I will receive a small percentage of it. It's usually around 5 or 6%, I think. Another kind of affiliate account sort of thing that I use is an app called 21 Buttons. Essentially 21 Buttons, you post pictures to it, a little bit like Instagram, but you can directly tag it. The items that are in the picture. It's something that anybody can do. You don't have to have a following or anything special to join 21 Buttons. So if you're starting out and you want somewhere to start earning money, then you can definitely do that. I think I started earning commission on there when I had about 50 followers. So if you saw my how Mercari helped me buy a MacBook video, then you will know that I like to use Mercari to sell my things that I don't use very much anymore. It's basically an app on your phone where you can upload things and sell them, and the reason that I really like it is that it doesn't have any selling fees. So as a fashion blogger, I go through a lot of clothes. I'm sent a lot of clothes that I'll wear 2 or 3 times, and then there's a new lot in, and unfortunately things just kind of get pushed to the back of my wardrobe and I just don't feel like they're getting the love that they deserve. So I sell them on Mercari. If you are looking for a place to sell your things, it is a really great app to use. There are no fees, and I find that my things generally sell really quickly. On an average week, I probably sell 100 to 150 pounds. As I explained in my blog post, I did almost only pay for my MacBook using money from things that I sold on Mercari, because at that point I had a lot of other financial commitments that I had to pay for with my other income, so I kind of ended up paying for it that way. I do a little bit of social media management. Essentially what that means is that I work with a few bloggers and I help them to increase their engagement rates, to increase their following. I give them advice on how to get sponsorships. Sometimes I reach out to brands on their behalf and directly help them to get sponsorships that way. I do have an Instagram page for that, which is where most of my businesses come from. People reach out to me through there. I have done social media management for companies, but I find that generally is more of a full-time role and something that they want you to be in-house for. And I live quite far away from any major cities. I live in North Wales, and a lot of the roles that I have seen online I'm just too far away from, and I can't commute to them because they're too far away. So that's not something that I'm doing a lot of right now, but it is something that I would like to do a little bit more of in the future. That's everything, I think. I am about to film a follow-up video of what I spent my money on. I put a poll on my Instagram story asking which video you guys would rather see, and overwhelmingly the response was generally both. But I think this is going to be too long to upload them both in one, so I'm going to do another video. When I see that, there'll be a pop-up here or links down there or something once it's ready. Yeah, that is how I earned my money as a blogger in June. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, I'm going to be talking a lot more about blogging things, questions that I get asked about blogging, things like editing my pictures, how to grow a following, lots of fun stuff like that. So subscribe to me and you will see more of that soon, and I'll see you next time. Bye!